February 10th, 1994, 10 Ocean Street, Hyannis. A theater company was born by the name of Oversoul Theater Collective, Incorporated. The first presentations were made at the Prodigal Son Coffee House, 10 Ocean Street, Hyannis. But I'm gonna take you back in history a little bit. See, according to Boston black arts historian, the late Kay Bourne, in the year 1776, a collective of black citizens in the city of Boston petitioned to begin a theater for the black community, and said petition was denied. 1821, Greenwich Village, New York City, on the northwest corner of McDougal and, oh my gosh, it'll come to me. William Brown of the island of St. Vincent opened a tea garden called the African Grove. Working at the African Grove was a waiter by the name of James Hewlett, who was a Shakespearean-trained actor from Jamaica. On the stage in this tea garden at the African Grove became the African Grove Theater, staging all black productions of Shakespeare. Fast forward to after the theater was burned down by the local alderman in 1823, but not before producing an entire team of black actors who went on to Europe, one in particular, Mr. Ira Aldridge, who became the toast of Europe as a Shakespearean actor. Fast forward to 1910, the Lafayette Players in Harlem give birth to black theater in Harlem just before the Harlem Renaissance. Born from the Harlem Renaissance and maintained the Afro-expressionists of the 1950s, including playwright Owen Dodson, trains a young playwright by the name of Leroy Jones, who later becomes Amiri Baraka. Amiri Baraka, along with Askia Touré and Larry Neal, launched what became known as the Black Arts Movement of the 1960s. Now, born from the theater created by Amiri Baraka came a theater in Boston. In 1968, when actors James Spruill and Gustav Johnson staged dramatic readings of Uncle Tom's Cabin by Richard Wright, which later became known as the Wellesley Incident and gave birth to the New African Company of Boston. 1968, New African Company of Boston trains a new generation of actors. Fast forward to 1993, a small collective of black and Wampanoag actors discover no doors are open to them on a peninsula known as Cape Cod and decide to create their theater, Oversoul Theater Collective, 1994. Oversoul Theater Collective, theater and arts created by, for, and about people of color since 1994. Oversoul Theater Collective has produced actors who have traveled throughout the world, produced throughout the world, works throughout the world. Oversoul Theater Collective still here. The reason why you can hear me, the speakers belong to Oversoul Theater Collective. Oversoul Theater Collective currently producing radio theater, podcast theater, known as the Brockton Theater Project. We'll be moving said project back to Cape Cod, producing theater by, for, and about the people. Stay tuned. Oversoul Theater Collective. Peace and blessings.